Hi guys, my name is Joseph Cabin. I'm eating a toffee with the Punisher, but I should now be able to get a door code from this
How
guy.
about it, Mr. Lane? Ready to give me the door code yet? Certainly.
Yeah.
Guilty by way...
So now this dudes.
I've been...
Shh. Drink spill.
Take a look at this. What of it? It's your bill from the cafe next door. So, it's dated yesterday. Last night, in fact. 12:30 to be exact. You said you were out of town. You sure drank a lot of champagne last night without paying the bill. But you told me that you were away from Paris last night. I hate to say it, but that sounds like a lie to me. Tell you what, you give me the code to the door, and the police need never know. A motive and proof of involvement. Not looking good, Mr. Lane. You are a blackmailer, Stobart. Just doing my job. All right. You have me. The number is 6397.
Oh yeah.
But I admit to none of these spurious accusations. I had the code. The police would be here any moment, so I had to work fast.
Ah crap. You're here now, aren't I? Good God. He's actually moving faster than this, I swear.
What was that number again? 642... No. Everyone, hold it right there.
Crap.
Damn it. I am Inspector Navet of the Paris Serious Crime Squad, and I hereby declare this crime scene open. Closed. Now, nobody move, especially you on the floor. Mo, I want a total lockdown. Nobody in or out. Apart from me, of course.
And Inspector Moo. He's from the first one. And this guy seems like a bit of an idiot. A few minutes later. Hey,
We needed to get
Snicko.
back into the gallery, but a familiar figure was guarding the door. It was Sergeant Moon. Our paths had crossed before.
Will his voice be the same? I was like when the voices are the same. Oh, sorry. You think they'd automatically start talking since that's what I'm gonna do.
Sergeant Moo, we meet again.
Aha, Madame Collard. An unexpected pleasure.
I was in the gallery at the time of the theft. Can I get back in?
I am sorry, but I am under strict orders from Inspector Navet. Nobody in, nobody out. And I must correct you, madame. It is no longer just a theft. It is a murder.
Mon Dieu! That poor man!
Navet.
Who is Inspector Navet?
The most promising young investigator on the force. A genius, a man blessed with almost superhuman insight.
He sounds highly perspicacious.
Madame, it is not for us to talk about the inspector's sweaty proclivities. He is about to solve his third case in as many days.
So, what's he got that the other investigators don't have?
Blood spatter. He is the world expert. He reads the entrails of the crime scene like a book.
You seem like a bit of an idiot to me.
I really need to get into the gallery and speak to Inspector Nave.
Tut. He is not to be disturbed. He is applying his famous scientific methods. Any moment now, the case will be cracked. I certainly hope so. I am dog-tired and want to go home.
Tiredness.
Why are you so tired, Sergeant Moore?
I have been working for 3 days with no rest. Nave is a genius in his field, and he assumes that we all have his energy and vigor.
Oh, you poor man. If you'd like to go and get some sleep, I will watch the door for you.
That's very thoughtful of you. Ha! A cunning attempt to make me a deserter, madame. A gendarme never leaves his post.
Well, how about a hot drink?
Ah, that would do the trick for sure. Unfortunately, I mustn't drink on duty. My doctor specifically warned me against it after the last incident.
Which I'm still going to ask about. Incident?
That incident you mentioned, what happened exactly?
I don't want to talk about it. All I can say is it was very unfortunate. I am on duty, and I need to focus.
Thanks a lot, Sergeant Moore. You've been so helpful.
Oh, no one's having a look in the window, surely.
The body was still in there. I had to get back inside. It was an office. The room was full of strange trinkets.
Well, obviously something happened with Moo. Involving a drink. A hot drink, you'd think tea, coffee. Don't know what can really go wrong from drinking tea or coffee. But there happens to be a cafe right here. So let's see what I can do with this dude this time around, huh? And I thought
Madame.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Whatever it is you want, we are closed.
Then why are you standing here?
You would not understand, madame.
Try me.
Because I look at you, and I know you are like all the others.
The others?
The pretty women who shop, who gossip, who have their spa days, their almond croissants.
That bad, huh?
And the men with their grooming products and their shiny shoes and their skinny suits who come to my cafe and ask me for lattes, macchiatos, frappes.
I see your point.
This is what we fought on the barricades for, madame. Bricked up the paving slabs, bled on the streets.
Isn't it?
No, madame, it is not. We fought for ideas, for philosophy, for freedom, equality, fraternity.
Vive la révolution.
And do you know what drove us on as we fought? What fueled the streets of Paris in that glorious spring? What made our hearts soar?
Cheap wine and free sex?
No, madame, no! It was French Café Noir that inspired us. The simple demi-tasse, The black, sweet taste of freedom.
So that's why you closed?
Yes, madame. I serve only thinkers, philosophers, revolutionaries. And you, madame, with your polite top and your pointy ears, are none of those things.
This is a cafe.
Yes, to the right people.
On any other day, I would have given this guy a straight one to the chin. But there was a chance he could help me get into the gallery.
Isn't just like a conjoining door or something? Since they're next door. Right, talk to me again.
Monsieur,
Life is fleeting, madame. The sands of time are running through your fingers.
well, that may be, but
We know not what we want, and yet we are responsible for what we are.
there's been a crime.
That is terrible, madame. But you know what they say.
No, but I think you're going to tell me.
Life begins on the other side of despair. C'est vrai, non?
Well, I guess so. He was pushing me to the point of despair.
During the riots, we battled the
I
forces
guess
of...
that man, I'm gonna skip all this crap.
Oh, really?
It was.
Mm-hmm.
We made
Mm-hmm.
I've never...
Mm-hmm.
Of course, our brave heroes. But with our coffee inside...
None of this was helping me get...
Au revoir.
So if I talk to him, he talks about bullshit.
The menu offered black coffee and a small selection of other drinks.
What else is around here? Absolutely fuck all. What's Nico got in her bag, if anything? Phone and a press card. Let's try it.
Here's my press card.
La liberté. Madame, you are not the person that I took you
Yeah, I
to
think
be.
we made progress.
You must accept my deepest, my most profound apologies.
Well, of course I accept. But why?
La Liberté, the great journal of freedom. At the height of the battle, as the tear gas blew and the blood flowed, it was La Liberté which carried the voice of our revolution to the world. I know now that you are not the kind of woman who would ask me for almond croissant. You are a true daughter of France, and I am your humble servant.
Almond croissants are bloody nice. If you've never tried them, have one. And how can I talk to you about sensible things?
Monsieur,
The road to enlightenment.
Shut up.
could we have a little chat?
Any time, madame.
Coffee.
How about some coffee?
For you, madame, of course. There is only one coffee that I can serve you. Black, strong, and in a tiny cup. One moment.
So an espresso then. Which I think will do the job nicely. Of course, there's no guarantee that Mill will just take the cup. But we'll worry about that when that surely happens.
Here is your coffee, madame.
Thank you, monsieur.
Oh, she's drinking it. I thought she'd keep it.
The coffee was hot and strong.
Oh, can I want to go? Yes.
Would you make me a coffee to go?
For a fellow revolutionary? Of course, madame. One moment. Here's your takeaway coffee, madame.
Thank you, monsieur.
Right. Back to talk to Moo. Huzzah.
Salut.
Bonjour, madame.
I got you some coffee.
Sergeant Moo, I brought you a coffee.
Coffee? Fantastic. Just what I need. But wait. I must not. My little problem.
I'm sure one little cup of coffee won't hurt.
I am tempted, madame, but I cannot risk it. I am sorry.
So, this incident, it involved you, some coffee, and your little problem?
It is a tale of woe, madame.
I'm all ears, Sergeant.
Well, since you seem quite understanding, I shall elaborate.
Please do.
I was in charge of canine security for the president himself. One day, en vacances, he went for a private discussion with a lady minister. I stayed alone with his dog, but I had drunk a coffee to stay awake, and nature came to call. So I tied the dog to a tree and went for a secret pee-pee. When I came back, the dog was having a liaison dangereuse with the lady minister's terrier.
But how did they find out?
Well, 2 months later, the president's Labrador gave birth to 6 beautiful mongrels. And I was busted to sergeant just after the president's divorce came through.
You are a victim of a great injustice, Sergeant.
You think so?
But of course, you knew you must not fall asleep at your post. You were guarding the president himself.
Well, the president's dog.
Ah, it was the same thing.
Yes, I suppose.
And by drinking that coffee, you made the ultimate sacrifice for our glorious republic, your career.
How you put it like that?
And now France is calling you again. She is saying, drink, Sergeant Moo, drink!
She is?
She is. Drink or fall asleep at your post. Which is it to be?
I suppose it is drink.
Bravo, Sergeant!
Oh dear. Oh dear. Excuse me, madame. I must use the petit gendarme's room. It has gone straight through me. Could you watch the gallery door for me?
Oh, you can count on me, Sergeant. I distracted Moo. It was now or never.
Breaking the seal. Alright. She's gonna go on a run? Yes, she is. Good, good.
How did you get past Sergeant Moon? Well, you won't fool me so easily, madame. I shall question you later. Nico, am I glad to see you.
I managed to grab a couple of photos, but the guy got away.
Poor Henri is dead.
I know. Why kill him?
I've been trying to find out. Turns out the alarm was tampered with. Looks to me like an inside job.
So, no ordinary robbery.
And no ordinary painting. The priest claims that La Maledizio is evil. I need to get into the office and see what the CCTV has to offer.
So, what's the problem?
The inspector's watching me like a hawk. I'll never get in without some sort of distraction.
I'll see what I can do.
Well, the best distraction is to just talk to the pointy-nosed weirdo.
Inspector Nave, do you have a moment?
My time is of the essence. Be quick now.
George, let's talk to him about himself.
I suppose this is quite a complex case, Inspector.
It is a robbery gone bad. Nothing more, nothing less.
Surely there's a bit more to it than that.
Please abstain from baseless conjecture, madame. The victim's body paints a simple picture, more reliable than any witness statement. Consider the impact of the bullet, and note the concomitant lack of blood. A casual homicide, nothing more.
Dude's been watching CSI.
Did you see the alarm was sabotaged?
I have interrogated the crime scene, madame. I am fully aware of the disabled security. I prefer biological evidence to the merely circumstantial. Body parts, blood, important things.
Don't you think the disabled alarm is highly suspicious, though?
The forensic team will be along shortly. Voice your concerns to them. Do not bother me with this circumstantial fliff-flap.
Okay.
Thanks, Inspector. I'll let you know if I remember anything else.
He's not doing a great job.
If I
is
was
he?
going to distract Nave, I needed to unearth new evidence or concoct some. And the bloodier, the better.
That's that punching laying out.
Drawing attention to myself would be a bad idea.
Pizza box. Pizza box. Ooh, red stuff. Tomato. Tomato stain.
The tomato sauce had splattered on the floor.
Next to some chewing gum.
It was a blob of chewing gum, probably carried in on somebody's shoe. I spread some of this sauce around with my shoe. It looked a little bit like a blood stain, but it still wasn't right. If I was going to distract the cop, I had to get rid of that gum.
Well, it's one of the classy things to do, but god damn it. Card would work, right?
I scraped up the chewing gum with my press card, hoping the inspector wouldn't notice.
And that sticky card, I just get a feeling, will probably come in useful for something else. Right, let's tell him, I suppose. Talk to him, Nico.
Inspector!
Dude, hurry the fuck up.
Yes?
Blood splat.
Have you seen the stain on the floor over there? It looks like blood.
Indeed. How very curious. I must investigate immediately, before one of these idiots steps in it. Interesting. Maybe it is time to employ the machine.
You think you'd be able to tell it was tomato, whatever, oh.
Okay, George, that should distract him for a while.
Nice work, Nico. I'll let you know what I find in the office.
Go, Judgy, go, go, go. Whoa, weird office.
I was sure the inspector hadn't seen me slip away. But I needed to be quick, because it wouldn't take him long.
And we're going to be quick in the next episode. Thanks for joining me as always, guys. There's a lot of talking in this, as there are in most point-and-click games. But I kind of want to, because this is all brand new to me, I want to share the story with you guys. So talking's minimal, which, let's face it, is probably best for both of us. So join me in Adventure Part 4, might be 5 after the time I've edited, to be honest, but in the next part. Thank you for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye, guys.